Hello everybody, it's SuffolkBlue, all the way from merry old England. How the devil are you? I hope you are well. Welcome back to City Skylines, welcome back to Greenhaven, welcome back to the madness, which is more city building here on my channel. Now, last time, if you remember, we sort of potted about a bit. We tried a little bit with the whole hydration thing over here, and it's still, I don't know what that's doing. Because sometimes it seems to flow in and then it flows out. It's a bit like it's tidal. Anyway, I'm ignoring it. We've got a lot of dead people popping up all over the place, who apparently are having a lot of troubles getting to hospital or to a morgue. Let's have a little look at this just for a second and see whether we have got a problem. Well, obviously we've got a hospital over here. What we don't have, though, really, is a churchyard and crematorium. We've got one there, but I'm wondering whether really we've got one over there as well. Shouldn't really be that bad. And there's one there. I don't really have the inclination to put a load of... I just think that as the game develops, a lot of old people die. I think that's sort of what happens. That one anyway. So we're going to leave that, but we have got a large residential demand, and I'm going to look over here on the sort of peninsula part of this bow or the delta as it comes in from the ocean over there. So I think we're going to look over here. Let's start off. Let's have a little look. What do we got? Well, this is the 6-lane road that I put in here by accident, so that can all go. What a great start. Let's go back to ordinary roads. Let's pause just for a second, just while we know what we're doing. We want a 4-lane road like so. I feel like I want to continue this to about there. Let's take that into that junction there. Excuse me. Let's come out this way. To there, and then in... Oh, it's never quite enough, is it? Never quite enough. It's too much. Well, actually, can I... I'd rather it would curve than have a junction. Let's do a curvy worvy. Beautiful! Beautiful! So that comes round, in a corner, in a curve, in a corner, to a curve. Awesome. Now we're going to look at putting some high density streets in here, I think. I wonder if we go back to ordinary roads... Obviously we put an awful lot of dual roads through there, and I'm wondering really whether what we want over here is more smaller roads. Oh, let's take the curves off. Probably to there. Stick a curve on. Can you go around that corner? Not easily. Right there. What, a little bit longer. It's not too bad. Straight. To there, I think. Curve. That. Very good. So, oops. That one straight. Now, do I want to go a sort of snake pattern through this, maybe? Let's go to there. There's a lot of space being wasted if we're not careful, though. I don't mind wasting a bit of space, but I don't want to waste, like, tons of it, because... There we go. Shall I go straight out? Yeah, let's. I don't think that's too bad. And then Now, I wonder what we should do is probably bring that down like that as well. That gives a little bit of a cut through. Using bigger rows on this one. Ah, see, now that's a pain. Although we could keep... Yeah, it's not too bad. Obviously that does give us this green area here, which is fine. We can put some trees in there, make it look pretty. I don't have a problem with that. Doesn't have to be full. Okay. Let's put in some water. Like an F. Like I made an F. Water. Pipes. And then what I think we want to look at doing, we want to start putting in... Oh, didn't quite go high enough. I want to start looking at putting in some touristy things now. Starting to look at building the city with some places to go, the expo centres and the stadiums of this world and all that sort of malarkey. Just going to pull those two together like so. Beautiful. So they're all in. What's our power looking like at the moment for our... shut down. Go away. Electricity seems to be okay at the moment. That's what I wanted. Yeah, water's fine, sewage is fine, landfill, incineration's a bit low, but we'll put some more on this. Oops. Resume. That's the one I wanted to do. Go away! Heaven's sake! Thank you. Right. Now, we could also look... And I'm wondering whether what I want to do is start to look at putting like the port in, like a dock. I don't know whereabouts on... I think the dock really should be over this side. So you can come straight on and go straight off onto the motorway, maybe. So if we were to do that, if I go... I don't really want one of those things. On-ramps we want. Let's have a think about this. We'll have to go over the top of this, definitely. And we need to do that probably with something like... we could do 6-lane with a soundy thing, maybe. Has that got a curve on it? Shouldn't have. Page up. Does that go over? Yes, it does. Okay, and then we want to come down, page down. To about there. So that does give us a sort of bridge over the top of this. And... Oh, what does that have that in it? That's a funny thing to have in it. Oh, it's because... So I was expecting that to be... Rather than all three of those lanes facing that way, I was expecting it to be like that. But it is not, and therefore it must go. Because clearly it wants us to have double, and we're not. So let's go to... Not one way, let's go to this ordinary. Okay, page up. About there. Okay, and then page down. Two about there. How long does that look? Does that look too... It's a funny shape. Let's try and make that a little less... Let's try and make that a little less ridiculous. Page down. Something like that. Bit steep, but it's okay. And then I want you... Let's come over here. You're going to have that funny little kink in it. I don't really know why. You shouldn't have. There's a big curve on the road, but there we go. We're going to have you go over the top of the railway lines as well. Up. like so, and then down like that. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So that comes straight off. If you go around there, you're going to go straight over the lines, straight over the road, and into this area, which we're going to turn, I think, into a bit of a port, or port-like area. Anyway, I don't like any of this. It's just awful. Let's bring this one down faster, I think, is the key. Page down. Page down. Is that the earliest we can make it down, is it? Okay. Or actually, maybe we should just have one long bridge. Perhaps this shouldn't come down at all. Perhaps this should just be up. Do you know what I mean? All the time? Hadn't thought of that. So, let's go from here. Can we join that up like that? Lovely! There we go, that's not too bad. That saves me having to mess about going up and down, up and down, up and down. So we can now cross over both of those. And then I think, as I say, over here, I want to go to a port. Now, have we got ports yet? Where do we get ports, do you think? What's this? This is a harbour. Passengers to the city, tourists arrive. This one is a cargo harbour, which we can't have yet. Can we not have that yet? Why not? Yes, I can. You lie. Right, so we can have a cargo. I wonder if we have the cargo harbours. Maybe against sort of like either here. It's not going to fit on there. Boom. Harbour is in, and I almost want to put another one. Another harbour. So these are the main docks. I don't know whether I need 3, but I'm going to. Boom. There we go. And then we've got 3 different levels of our roads. That's awful. Can we do anything with that at all? Oh, that's a pain. Look at that. Ridiculous. Hold on then. Let's have a look at this again. Let's see if we can do this better this time, because that was ridiculous. Kind of then floating up in midair like that. Well, let's just do one. Let's just do some down by the rivers, down by the bridges. There we go. Quite low, but it's okay. I quite like that. Let's put in the road straight off, if we can. Road is going to run, I think, all the way around. Curve. Curve. Shame it can't run underneath there, actually. It's not going to fit though. Yeah, that's not going to work. Hold on then, let's go to a straight. Just bring it straight across. Yeah, that's better. And can I do the same thing? Lovely, beautiful. There we go, so we've sort of got a dock type front end. Now I wonder, if I try to put in, I bet it won't work now, because it'll say, there's something in the way. Yeah, already occupied by the road, you see. But the cargo one is the same. The passenger one even is the same. Although I'm likely to, I'd probably have the passenger one. Can I have it more upstream than that, or does it have to be? No, it has to be down there, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, see, you could have it slightly further upstream, right by the water treatment plants. Now that might be quite nice. You know, up here in the straight away, and so the cargo stuff is getting off up here. Yeah, maybe. Right, let's put in some industry. Do we think these roads are going to be enough? They should be, but I'd love to be able to connect up though. Let's do this one. Can I connect? This is coming from Yar. And now if I was to do that, who am I cutting up? Anybody? No. Or I wonder if, really, that should... Can that come up? I wonder... See, I'm sitting here wondering, can I bring this from here up onto here? Like that. But if... Oh, see, the thing is, though, if you wanted to turn around at this point... and come back down, page down, say to here. Is that going to work for us? Let's have a look at the flow. Let's have to think how this will work. You would drive off here. See, really, I want this to be that way only. That you can't do a full turn there. But I don't. See, if you would have it that way only, though, you would have one way. I wonder if we can do some sort of roundabout in the sky. Roundabout in the sky. Because I haven't made this job anywhere near as hard enough for me yet. So let's do it roundabout in the sky. Let's take this one. I'll take it. So we need to go out a little bit more apparently. Okay, what about now? So you sort of can do a roundabout in the sky. It looks a little bit offset. Let's see whether we can make this look a bit better. Although really we could be we should be using these, shouldn't we? If we think about it. Oh, never quite long enough. By using these one ways, like so, and then from here, something like this. Now, so what this is saying is, that's the wrong way round, that's what that's saying. Better, better, better. Okay, so what the roundabout is saying is we're going to go on the roundabout and off the roundabout, on the roundabout and off the roundabout. Now can I somehow... Oh, another idea, another idea, another idea. I'm going to do a sort of mini thingy bob over the top of this road. Oh, so much building today with roads and all sorts. Right, now, you... not upgrade, straight line. Okay. You. Like so. Let's just delete you out for a second. You don't exist. Go away. Just for a second. Yes. Better. And then you... No, have I done that? Have I done that as... Yeah, I have. Okay, and then you... I need you to sort of... go here... a little bit more, and then I need you to sort of take it off there. So let's just... Oops. Stop it. And then let's take it from here. Ordinary road. How far in the middle can we get it? Can we get it there in the middle? Just there. In space already occupied. It's a road. What's it talking about? Crazy. I don't understand why the slope can be too steep. Well, if it fits in there, I don't understand why it wouldn't fit in the other way. But anyway, there we go. So, we've got the roundabout over the top of that little road. Now, how do we get these on and off? Well, let's get rid of these two, because we don't need these. Okay. Go to here. On-ramps and off-ramps. You would take one from here, page now, and you need to get it onto this one, if you need to get off there. This is an on-ramp from here. Page up. No, it has it already. Good. Oh, don't be silly. Okay, we'll take it from here. Page down. Oh, I saw blue then. Like so. I've got to turn that around though, because it's the wrong way around. That's because the whole of the roundabout is the wrong way around. Again. Anyone would think I didn't live in Britain. You. I don't understand what I did there then, because it should have worked. Wish I could see which way the roads were pointing. So that's right. So this is the road that's the problem, so you need to be upgraded. And I need you to face... not that road. Is it that road? Yeah, it's this one. See, I think that's silly. How can that not be upgraded when you're just facing the wrong way to everything else and you've just been made? Oh! Sometimes this game can be so frustrating as to be just... So now I've got to rebuild this, have I? Okay, so let's do that way. And then I've got to build from here to there. So now we have a British roundabout, to my understanding, is we would go on the roundabout, round the roundabout, and off the roundabout. Okay? Good. Let's try and put these back on again. There's no reason for that not to work. And you're coming into here. Although obviously you're going to go backwards because you're a pain in the bum. There we go. So that's coming off and off. This one, let's build. We can build this one. Like so. So you're coming off into the roundabout flow. I suppose there's traffic lights on the top there, which will be annoying, but they would be there. Traffic lights obviously there as well. And we would go from this edge down to there. And from, let's say we'll do from this edge down to, don't mess with me. There we go. Then I need to change that around, because that's obviously an on-ramp, not an off-ramp. Well, that's sort of there. Sort of pretty. So essentially, I haven't got the off-road yet here, but if you're driving this way, you're going to go off, into the roundabout and off if you wanted to. or you can go on and straight off again. So it's a roundabout that's in the shape of a square, and all we need to do now is to bring down using you and you. Push that. Like so. And there we have the world's probably most dangerous in the air roundabout ever. It probably is going to get gnarled up with traffic pretty quick, but we shall see. But that's sort of very compact. Keeps everything in place quite nicely. Round and off. It'll be interesting to see how that does. Put it that way. Okay, let's put in, as I was originally going to put in, the some more roads for the docks. Let's go page down. Get on the ground floor. I'm going to go up here. Oh, I went too high. Good guess, though. Like so. Yes. And then I am gonna fill, I think, all of this with industry. But not yet. We don't have the demand, but you see what I mean. Now let's put in some water from here. It's a straight line main pipe that can come to there. Got another one across to there. So there we go. So the whole peninsula is now covered. And let's just put in some over here as well. Back to our ordinary double roads, I think. Get to the edge. Excellent. And then what I'm thinking is probably to come down here and do that. It's probably going to make it really busy down there, but it's a big deal. I have to put lots of passenger transport in, I suppose. And that's quite nice because it leaves a little... Nice. And nice. Yeah. And then we put some more water in just to finish that off. Okay. Go. They're all connected up. Oh, we missed a little bit here. Actually, let's just connect up some of these as well. And there as well. Good. Water is in. Residential dropping a little bit, but not by a lot. Another little dock area there. Good. So let's put in some residential. What I'm going to do, I think I want a little bit of a mix. I don't want everything to be heavy and high density, otherwise I don't think that's going to work for us too well. I'm going to put in everything up to here. Boom, is going to be the heavy residential, I think. Moving back towards a more lighter residential here. Just on the edge of town, towards the dock fronts. There we go. Yes, and then let's just have a look at some of our schools and such forth. We haven't got a hospital over here. It would be quite good to put these in straight off the bat, because otherwise we just end up I like on that corner's quite cool. Like that. Hospital's in. Haven't got a churchyard over here. Probably going to need to get one. Where do we want to go? Sort of more this way or more the other way? Let's have a think. It does fit in there, but see, how stupid is that? That's never. Ugh. Middle of a diddle. Crematorium even. Next door. Okay. That's health. Let's look at fire. Getting a big old fire trucks in over here. And let's look at police. Education-wise, we're going to need probably some schoolers over here. Probably going to put 2 in. I'm sort of in the mood maybe to put 2 in. High school in the middle, not a university. Let's look at some parklands. Have we got the big park? We have got a big park. Apparently I can't put that in over here, which seems a bit odd. You can go up the top there, which seems strange. Let's park that up over there. Now, what possibly could be there that's already taken up space? Oh well. Let's put in slightly smaller parks. In the middle. There we go. Well, we've got parks, got everything in. Obviously, there's no buses yet. There will have to be. I shall do that off camera, don't worry. But let's see what that actually does. No electricity for these places yet. They will be. It'll come in very quickly. Once the people start to arrive. We could put a passenger train terminal in up here, which would help get people down into town. You could get an extra train in, maybe. But then that would be quite good as well for the whole thinking about moving it in for the tourist boats, maybe. Let's see. Everyone got water. Look at electricity. Oh, good. We've got the chain has come through the middle to make all the main areas work. So here's our... let's just see how this works. Is it working? Well, they're coming off all right. Round the corner okay, and then go straight off without too much fuss. Coming the other way. They're going around. They are going around. That's going off. That worked quite well. He's stopped for some reason. Why are you stopped? Red lights, apparently. Seems odd. Good. Well, that seemed to be working at least. It seems to at least go around the flow. So there we go. That's a really compact little motorway crossing point there. Particularly pretty isn't necessarily, but it seems to work. The docks are in. That hasn't got electricity yet. I might put... if I could fit it in somewhere, which I don't think I can. I wonder if I can put in one of these. No, they don't, do they? Well, I'll tell you what, I could, because I don't really want to put that next to the... There we go. Just for now. And it'll be interesting to see how much, if any, goes on the motorways to get... because it would be great if they went on the motorways to get to the dock rather than going through the cities. In fact, I could even put a no heavy traffic zone in on some of these policies. I think the last thing I am going to do is let's make an estate. I think we better do that as well. This is still downtown, actually. And I might change that. Well, I won't change it. What we'll do is... this is a new estate around here. This is the Peninsula Estate. There we go. How wonderful that just rolled out of my brain. All the way up there. Take it across there. Straight on cut off through there. Let's make that look a bit tidy on the edge. Let's just take away this little bubble because we don't need it over the river necessarily. Just like so. There we go. Beautiful. And this is apparently called Pine Park. It is not. Can I spell it? This is the point. Peninsula? Like that? Peninsula? I shall check. I shall check off camera, but I think I've spelled that wrong. In any case, that will be our peninsula estate once I've spelled it correctly, which is not how I've spelled it there. Are you working? Well, yeah, they're flowing in and out, look. Traffic seems to be flowing in and out. A little bit, maybe a little bit of a... might cause some issues, but... yeah, seems to be working at the moment. Getting them in, getting them out. See, but that's odd. Oh, I suppose they want to turn around. They came off the wrong way, and so they wanted to turn around immediately. Rather awkward. In any case, there we go. We have the new estate in. It's got to take some time to build itself up and get itself in and established. I'll do the bus route off camera, and then we'll have to have a look at some of this, I think, because we have got an awful lot of flashy dead people. And we still need to come across the river here and begin to expand our more sort of officers and such like down there. But there we go, and we have our first boat coming in as well. Now, do you think they bring cargo that has to then be travelled through the middle of town, or do they take stuff away? I don't really know. But it's good that we've got a boat in. It's a bit rocky and rolly down here, but he seemed to come in alright. Yeah, they came out, didn't they? Beefcakes. Go away. Yeah, so they come in and then they cut. So, yeah. They have to go through the middle. I wonder then really if what I should do, if I was to put in a road like that, does that help a little bit? Maybe. Maybe. And I almost feel as if I want to lift these ones up over the road, you know what I mean? Need to be lifted. I don't know whether they can be lifted over here, but we'll see. From here, page up. Page up. Yeah, see, that's not quite enough. Do I need that? Do I need that extra road in there? I don't know whether I do. Can I go under the ground? I don't know if I've ever tried. I can. Page up. So, if I was to do... Wow! Look at that! Oh, it's not enough. Hold on. So there we go, we got a tunnel. And they're using it already, so they can just go straight underneath and miss out that. I think I'll have to play around with that a little bit to make that a little bit look a bit fresher. But yeah. Awesome. So, just knock that one and knock that one. Try and look at page down. Like so, and then if I... because that seems a really long tunnel, if not. Can I come up earlier than that? Hit the button, page up. Like so, page down. Hit the button, page up. There we go, so now that's the same length. And then connect them up there. Connect them up there. Well, there we go, you can indeed have a tunnel. I had no idea, but now we know. That helps us with other things, maybe. Perhaps we can look at doing some other tunnels. But ultimately, we now have a tunnel between those ones. That's obviously just where it goes over the top of... it shortens in there because it's going to go upwards, which is fine. But yeah, there we go. So we've got a bridge and some tunnels and some boats. A new estate, which I need to go and find out how to spell properly. Are you backing up already? Could be rough. We can see how the traffic's going to look over here. It could end up being rough, but we shall see. In any case, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, remember to leave a like. Any comments as well, I'm always happy to read those. We've got some more SimCities coming up this week, and obviously we've still got the Minecraft. Check that out as well. But until next time, you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.